we have Pete McDonough. Pete McDonough plays all sorts of American fingerstyle blues for 50 years. You thought 32 was long, 50 years. He has been playing and writing about acoustic blues.
And we were so pleased to welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Cafe Improv for the 6th, 8th, or 12th time ever here to Cafe Improv, Pete McDonough.
Whatever he said. Thank you all for coming. It's really fun to be here. This is one of my favorite places to come. It's close to home, and the video production is great. There's a ringing going on here. I don't know if you can hear it. And so I got an email from Risa on Thursday asking me if I could fill in, and of course I could because I'm a Yankees fan. And so the nice thing about coming in in such short notice is you don't have a lot of time to get nervous. And so I got a curated song list here, and it's I got here, I pulled it out of my pocket and found out I'm going to be playing milk, eggs, bread, chicken, and something sweet. So exactly. And so I quickly found a red crayon back in the other room and came up with this. So a couple things. There's a pile of CDs outside. This is called Fat in Paris and Other People's Blues, and it's free to anybody who's got a CD player. Sorry here. So I'm going to start out with a little sort of down to Baltimore, need no carpet on my floor. Come along, won't you come with me? Together we'll go to Galilee. Green, green, rocky road is a promenading green. Tell me, who do you love, or who do you love? See that crow up in the sky. He don't crow, Lord, he don't fly. He can't walk, no, he can't run. Ain't nothing but a black spot on the sun. Green, green, rocky road is a promenading green. Tell me, who do you love, or who do you love? Little Susie running to the wall. Don't you stumble and don't you fall. Don't you holler and don't you shout. Just come running when I call out. Green, green, rocky road is a promenading green. Tell me, who do you love, or who do you love? Ooka dooka soda cracker, do your mama chew tobacco? If your mama should chew tobacco, it's a ooka dooka soda cracker. I said it's green, green, rocky road is a promenading green. Tell me, who do you love, or who do you love? Yeah, I go down to Baltimore. I need no carpet on my floor. come along. Together we'll go to Galilee. I said it's green, green, rocky road. It's a promenading green. Tell me, who do you love? Oh, who do you love? Green, green, rocky road. Thank you. That's a
I'm gonna move this down just a tad.
whatever you want. Whatever Tom says goes in my book. The guys at the controls, whatever he wants. That's a song that I first heard on Folkways, the Smithsonian collection from I think it was mostly from the 40s and maybe from the 50s, Alan Lomax, and it was recorded by, it was a field recording of some young women at the Shenandoah High School, someplace in Virginia, and that's why I started that with the Shenandoah song. It's a little subtlety. So this is a tune by a guy named Blind Alfred Reed. Blind Alfred Reed was born in North Carolina in 1893, and in 1927 he was part of a group of people who recorded some pretty famous recordings. The other people who were with him were Mother Maybelle Carter and Jimmy Rogers, the singing brakeman. And he recorded a bunch of songs, and it was 1927, and by 1929, he never recorded again. He was blind from birth, and he played on the streets to make money, and then in 1939, I don't know where he was, but 1939, there was an ordinance passed that outlawed blind street singers, right, of course. And he died in the 50s, 1956, I think, of starvation. Oh my God. Like, just, that boggles the mind that people died of starvation in this country in my lifetime. It's called, How Can a Poor Man Stand Such Time and Live? And a couple of the verses seem really quite modern. I remember a time when everything was cheap, but now prices nearly put a man to sleep. When we get our grocery bill, we just feel like making our will. Tell me, how can a poor man stand such times and live? Well, the doctor comes around with his face all beaming and bright, and he says, in a little while, boy, you're gonna be all right. But all he gives you is a humbug pill, a dose of dope, and a great big bill. Tell me, how can a poor man stand such times and live? Well, prohibition is good if it's conducted right. Ain't no sense in shooting a man unless he shows flight. Police kill without a cause, and then they complain about the funny laws. Tell me, how can a poor man stand such times and live? Now's the time for every man to stay away. We spend 50 cents a pound. We think we're getting steak. But when we get our package home, ain't nothing but grizzle and fat and bone. Tell me, how can a poor man stand such times and live? Yeah, I remember a time when everything was cheap. But now prices nearly puts a man to sleep. When we get our grocery bill, we just feel like making our will. Tell me, how can a poor man stand such times and live? Thank you. It's funny, I get this little thing that's going to tell me if it's right. Okay, this is a medley. This is a medley of tunes by people from North Carolina and Mississippi. The first tune is Candyman, and it's by Reverend Gary Davis. Reverend Davis was born in 1897 in Lawrence, South Carolina. Moved up to New York City, went up to Durham, North Carolina, and he too was blind and entertained people at the tobacco warehouses and made a lot of money. Well, there was a lot of cash, and he made some of it. And then in the 40s, he went up to New York City and became an ordained minister. And in theory, never played the blues again. But Reverend Davis was, well, he's a great, great, great musician, and he inspired Dave Van Ronk, David Bromberg, Woody Mann, just hundreds and hundreds of people. And he taught them in New York, and there's these disciples of Reverend Davis. So one of these tunes is by Reverend Davis. Another one is by Elizabeth Cotton, who, Libba Cotton, as she's known, she played the guitar left-handed and upside down, so if you wanted to steal her stuff, you'd have to watch her in a mirror standing on your head. Candyman, salty dog. The Candyman, he's a salty dog. The Candyman, he's a salty dog. Oh, I'm gonna be your Candyman, you be my salty dog. Little red light, little green light, little red light, little green light, little red light, little green light. Oh, you stop on the red and you go on the green. Don't you mess with Mr. In Between. Run and get the bucket, get your baby some beer. Run and get the bucket, get your baby some beer. Run and get the bucket, get your baby some beer. Run and get your bucket, get your baby some beer. I'd do anything in this God Almighty world to keep my Candyman here. Bill, old railroad Bill. He never worked and he never will. And it's right. Billy was a very bad man. He shot the lantern out the brakeman's hand. And it's right. My Creole Belle, I love her well, I love them all. Then anyone can tell when stars do shine, I'm gonna make her mine, my little darling, my Creole Belle. Thank you. That's it. I called out the Carolina Sippy medley, and it's funny that went into a song I wasn't expecting it to go to in the middle of it, which is, if I had a look on my face, that was because that was someplace it wasn't supposed to go, which at 69, I find that happens more often than not. I turned 69 just a couple weeks ago, and I just hope I don't get lost. How about I get lost in the car? Molly, your husband's been found. Okay, this is a tune called The New Easy Rider Blues. If you see my easy rider, won't you tell her to please hurry on home? You see my easy rider, won't you tell her to please hurry on home? Ain't had no kind of loving since my easy riding gal been gone. My easy rider told me, honey, I just can't stand your sight. My easy rider told me, honey, I just can't stand your sight. That's why she's only reaching for me in the darkest hours of the night. She's long, she's tall and sassy. She's been from town to town. And when she walks, she kind of sashays. Yeah, she's been from town to town. She's an independent woman who don't need a man to show around. His easy rider left him, the good gals are spreading the news. His easy rider left him, all the good gals are spreading the news. Oh, Papa got a case of the need a new easy rider blues. I said, if you see my easy rider, won't you tell her to please hurry on home? If you see my easy rider, won't you tell her to please hurry on home? Ain't had no kind of loving since my easy riding gal been gone. The New Easy Rider Blues. Thank you. So that's it. Thank you very much. That's an original tune, although I got to say, in this style of music that I do, they're all the same. You know, like they're not all the same. It's just like it's this style that just comes at you. It's, you know, where this stuff comes from, I don't know, but so I know where this one comes from though. This song comes from a guy named Fred Neil. Fred Neil, you got to be of a certain age to remember Fred Neil. Actually, even know of Fred Neil. Fred Neil wrote the theme that was used in Midnight Cowboy. Everybody's talking at me, that Nielsen Schmilson song. But Fred Neil used to run the open mic at the Gaslight in New York before Bob Dylan got there. You know, he was like from the 1950s, the Dave Van Ronk sort of Happy Traum, early Pete Seeger, early New York folk music scare. And he did lots of fun songs. He had very little commercial success. In the 70s, he went up to Woodstock and was a part of that whole the scene with the band and people like that. And then he moved down to the Florida Keys. And he dedicated the rest of his life to saving the dolphins. You waltz in here with a handful of gimme, mouthful of much oblige. I go home feeling empty from all your signifying. I spent the last of my last 10 cents on a nickel bag of candy. And if I had me about 10 more cents, I think I'd take a ride on the Staten Island ferry. Yeah, I spent the last of my last 10 cents on a nickel bag of candy. And if I had me about 10 more cents, I think I'd take a ride on the Staten Island ferry. You waltz in here with a handful of gimme, mouthful of sweet loving lies. I go home before midnight, I got tears flowing out of my eyes. I spent the last of my last 10 cents on a nickel bag of candy. And if I had me about 10 more cents, I think I'd take a ride on the Staten Island ferry. Handful of gimme. I love that hand. You come in here with a handful of gimme and a mouthful of much obliged. The first time I heard that line, it was from Mose Allison, who's passed away, but he was a really cool jazz pianist. So I mentioned Reverend Davis before. And as I said, Reverend Davis worked in the tobacco auctions in North Carolina, came up to New York City, and about a year later he got ordained, which will happen when you come to the city. This is a tune, and at that point, you know, as I said, he said he would never play blues again, although he did, when he was rediscovered in the 60s, concerts he would play blues stuff, and this is one of his more famous pieces. I was standing on the corner with $1 in my hand, looking for a gal who ain't got no man, and tell me how long do I have to wait? Oh, can I get you now, or mama, must I hesitate? You know, a nickel is a nickel, a dime is a dime. I got a house full of children, ain't a one of them mine. And tell me how long do I have to wait? Oh, can I get you now? Mama, must I hesitate? You know, it's ashes to ashes, and it's dust to dust. I once had a gal I just could not trust, and tell me how long do I have to wait? Oh, can I get you now? Mama, must I hesitate? Goes like this. My mama bought a chicken, she thought it was a duck. She put it on the table with its feet sticking up, and tell me how long do I have to wait? Oh, can I get you now? Mama, must I hesitate? Queen Isabella, she said to Ponce de Leon, child, give me that thing that you're sitting on, and tell me how long do I have to wait? Oh, can I get you now? Mama, must I hesitate? You know, there's fish in the oceans, there's monsters in the sea. It was a peg-legged gal who made a wreck out of me, yeah. How long do I have to wait? Oh, can I get you now? Mama, must I hesitate? Hesitation Blues.
Pete McDonough.
Thank you. Thank you. Are we done, or?
We kind of are. If you got a quick one.
Yeah, I got a quick one.
All right, here we go.
I'm going to slow it down just a little bit. This is a Robert Johnson tune, and thank you for letting me do this one. This is Robert Johnson was the king of the Delta blues players. And Robert Johnson was the guy who allegedly sold his soul to the devil in order to be able to play guitar. Sold his soul to the devil at the crossroads. This is a really interesting song because it's full of misogyny and all that stuff that his songs are full of, but it ends in the woman's voice, and you'll see who gets even. If I call for my baby, man, and she don't come. I call for my good gal, man, and she don't come. All the doctors in Hot Springs, they sure can't help her none. She got a 38 special, I believe it's much too light. A 38 special, I believe, is much too light. Got a 32-20, boy, gonna do just right. I'm gonna shoot my pistol, gonna shoot my gal and gone. Shooting my pistol, gonna shoot my Gatling gun. Oh, you made me love you, and now your man done come. Yeah, if I call for my baby, man, and she don't come. I call for my good gal, man, and she don't come. All the doctors in Hot Springs sure can't help her none. She got the 38 special, she thinks she'll do quite well. The 38 special, she thinks she'll do quite well. Got a 32-20, boy, that's a burning hell. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot my pistol, gonna rattle my Gatling gun. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna shoot my pistol, gonna rattle my Gatling gun. Oh, you made me love you, and now your man done come. Here comes the woman. My gal said, Papa, where did you stay last night? My gal asked Papa, now where'd you spend the night? The eyes is twisted and you ain't talking right. Yeah, I'm gonna grab your pistol, gonna grab your Gatling gun, Papa. I'm gonna grab your pistol, gonna grab your Gatling gun. You cheated on me, Papa, now your time has come. Oh, you cheated on me, Papa, now your time has come and gone. Whoa, 32-20. Thank you. Thank you all for coming out tonight, and thank you all for coming out tonight. I hope to see you again soon.
Thank you so much. This Cafe Improv happens on the fourth Saturday of every month. I'm going to hand the mic over to Mary.
Mineko Ogata is back again, and she likes playing her own compositions and favorite jazz standards. Through classical music in her childhood and rock and pop in her teens, in college she started to play jazz on piano and compose original songs. Mineko will share several with us this evening, and we're so excited to have that. Oh, it was awesome, Mineko, when you were here the last time. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are extremely pleased to welcome back to Cafe Improv Mineko Ogata.
So first is some road tunes. I'm going to play piano without singing. first tune was, what was the title? This is my original composition, but I forgot the title. So let's make it.
You can name it after me then.
Oh, no. Why don't I put, I forgot the title. That too. Or I forgot Tom. No. Sky High, this is my original composition. called Friends. Thank you. Next tune is it's a tiny, tiny song with some very few words. I composed this song a few years ago when I did rehabilitation after a little big surgery. And I was, or am, a little bit lazy. So, you know, the rehabilitation, you needed to keep walking to, you know, get the body right in shape. But when I feel something like pain or not enough vitality or sitting on a bench for 30 minutes and walking like 3 minutes and 30 minutes in the bench, that's not the rehabilitation. So while I'm walking, I have some phrases like keep walking at your own pace. Keep walking but not stop. Keep walking and keep calm and keep coming, carry on, no stopping. That's it. Just the way I am, just the way you are. No matter how fancy the people are walking, too fast to get in a good shape. Don't know rushing and not rushing. So this is a song for myself, and a little bit loud. A little bit loud. Okay, let's. Oh, 6 minutes. Okay. So next tune is with words, but actually the words are Japanese. And I composed this song with my friends they're struggling with some friendship and the relationship with people. And I would like to hear, because my friend who speaks English very, very well, translated, and actually she made English adaptation to our tunes. So I would like to read the English adaptation here. So the tune title is Any Me Can Be Me. Here we go. The last teardrop makes the faint plop on my hand. Don't know how to look back. Don't know where to look for until you came to my world. Touch my face with your gentle hand. Forgot looking up in the sky. Forgot counting the stars. Couldn't believe until you said love heals all. Is this my step or someone else? that moves me forward? Can I feel the ground beneath my step? So the light shining through the cloud, the ray of love, I can fly. Don't let me go. Something they say can always let me down. Don't know how long and how much I've been hurt by the words that cast dark shadow. After you came to my world, the world is changed completely. Everything was the sign I found the meaning of life. I could came out of the darkness and fly high. The moment we caught each other eye to eye, it was standing strong at the zenith of love. And me can be me. Is this your step or someone else's that moves you forward? Hands that are strong and gentle, felt your heart deep and close. Love conquers all. This your love is precious to me. Do you understand? Probably. Okay, so. Is that okay? Yeah. Okay. Probably I could. Thank you so much.
Mineko Ogata. Once again, Mineko has a set of CDs that are they're all wonderful and fantastic, and they're well worth listening to. And also, thank you so much for coming. We can't wait to have you back. Thank you, Mineko Ogata. Cafe Improv happens on the fourth Saturday. We're going to hand the mic over to Mary.
Okay, I will be happy to announce the next act here. So we've got Mark Macmanus. Mark, come on down. He is a Mercer County singer-songwriter whose music is inspired by the likes of Elvis Costello, Squeeze, Alex Turner, Ray Davies, and the Beatles, of course. Mike started writing original music 25 years ago in an acoustic duo, 15 keys. Mark will be revisiting his roots by performing some of those songs here at Cafe Improv tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're extremely pleased to welcome back to Cafe Improv, Mark Macmanus.
Pretty girls never go out in the rain. Is a mystery I cannot explain. Do they think their makeup will run? Do they look much better in the sun? Pretty girls never go out in the rain. Now pretty girls never go out in the rain. Well, are they modest or are they just vain? When will they realize it's just water from the skies? Pretty girls never go out in the rain. I wish I could make up your mind. I wish I had the words to say, but all my wishes I saved up for a rainy day. Now pretty girls never go out in the rain. Well, is it me or is that just insane? They'll tough it out when the winds will blow. I've even seen a few out in the snow. Pretty girls never go out in the rain. I wish I could make up your mind. I wish I had the words to say, but all my wishes I saved up for a rainy day. A rainy day, a rainy day. All right. Good evening, everyone. I am Mark Macmanus, as aforementioned. So, yes, I was 25 years ago in an acoustic duo known as 15 Keys. And we were kind of punks, even though we had acoustic guitars. It was folk rock with a punk rock sensibility. So, but we were also moody, too. We were in our early 20s. So, we're going to go with one. First one that I wrote. I was into way too much Elvis Costello at the time. It's about a girl. This is called Time to Leave. Standing close to the edge, please help me get started. Been bugging me for days, I think it's best we parted. My nerves are on edge, my patience wears thin. Oh, there's so much more. Where do I begin? Think it's time to leave, to see things thought I'd never see. Think it's time to leave, let you be you, and me be me. Coming down to the end of a comfortable situation. Goodbye, dear friends, this heart needs a vacation. I'm on the verge of tears when I'm tired of crying. I know of your fears, but my heart is dying. Think it's time to leave, to see things thought I'd never see. Think it's time to leave, let you be you, and me be me. Be me. Be me. Thank you, thank you. I can't believe that song is old enough to drive, rent a car, vote. Where has the time gone? No, we never played here. We played all over Princeton. We played the old Triumphs. We used to play the Alchemist and Barrister years ago and all that, but we never made it here, unfortunately. But this is my second time here, so it's been fantastic. So, yeah, so that was about a girl. It took a couple more years to actually leave, but that's all right. Yeah, well, you know. But anyway, this next one's about a girl, too. Aren't they all, though? This one actually started about a different girl. And I started, you know what, the idea came into my head, and believe it or not, I was ripping off a Yoko Ono song. Off of Double Fantasy, I'm Your Angel. The beginning of it, anyway. Yes, yeah, exactly. Well, you know, whatever. But it was started with one girl in mind, and I'd never finished it. And I guess I had to wait for the right one to come along. And so it finally got finished. But here we go. This is called Lucky. I've got a number in my pocket. She's got my picture in her locket. She keeps me close to her heart. Well, I'm the guy to play that part. Many men have tried before, but well, got my foot inside her door. I don't know and I don't care, 'cause she knows I'm always there. Always there to hold her hand. Always there to understand. Always there to be her man. How I've stood above the rest still puzzles me. I guess I'm blessed, but I am hers and she is mine. It's been that way for quite some time. How's the story gonna end? Ever after or just as friends? I don't know and I don't care, 'cause she knows I'm always there. Always there to hold her hand. Always there to understand. Always there to be her man. always there to hold her hand, always there to understand, always there to be her man. I've got a number in my pocket, she's got my picture in her locket. Whew. Thank you very much, thank you. Whoosh. All right, how are we doing on time? Doing great on time? All right, cool. I got about halfway through my set. All right, so like I said, most of the time when young men pick up guitars, they're heartbroken or lovesick, whatever we are, sick somewhere. Anyway, so this is a song that when we used to do open mics in college, this was one of the ones we always used to play. So this is called One Starry Night. One starry night, the smell of burning leaves lingered in the autumn air as you appeared in my daydreams. Been wasting my time thinking about you, wasting my time thinking about you, wasting my time thinking about you, wasting my time. It's funny how I think that the past will repeat again, knowing truth and never lies. These memories never die. Been wasting my time thinking about you, wasting my time thinking about you, wasting my time thinking about you, wasting my time. Wasting my time thinking about you, wasting my time thinking about you, wasting my time thinking about you, wasting my time. That was a short one, but you kind of get where it's going. All right, so this next one, you know, obviously when you're in an acoustic duo or a duo of any kind, sometimes you bring ideas to the table, sometimes they kind of happen organically, and the songs that we wrote when we wrote them like together, like a real like, you know, duo, like a joint song, those were kind of always my favorite. Like Pretty Girls was like that, a couple others, but this one was one of our really, really early ones that we did in those, you know, 3-song open mic sponsored by the Poetry Club type. Yes, exactly, the elusive and exclusive Poetry Club. But this one has a pretty easy chorus, and if you guys feel like singing, please feel free to sing along. This is called a Daydream Sing Along. It's warmer in the sun, watching these leaves fall one by one, taking in autumn colors, spilling into my head. And I feel so foolish, I can't tell you how I feel. When I see you smiling, I don't know what is real. La 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 la, la 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 la. La 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 la, la 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 la. The touch of your hand, the warmth of your smile will last me a while. That look on your face, the look in your eyes tells me you're all mine. La 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 la, la 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 la. La 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 la, la 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 la. And I feel so foolish, I can't tell you how I feel when I see you smiling. I don't know what is real. It's warmer in the sun, watching these leaves fall one by one. Thank you very much. All right. All right, so when you're playing an open mic, no one knows who you are, right? For the most part. You know, you're some other freshman, other junior, whatever, showing up at these things. So you want to kind of suck people in a little bit. So you got to do a cover, right? So as we were writing songs and trying to play and just trying to establish ourselves, you have to do a cover. So we were doing one, and unfortunately, it kind of became our identity. So it would be like, it didn't matter what songs we had written or how proud we were. It was always somebody would raise their hand and be like, "You playing Cruel to Be Kind tonight?" And be like, "Yeah, it's our closer." Which, how much time do I got? You know, this is my closer then. See, it's, you know what? 25 years later, it's the same thing. But now this is a Nick Lowe song. I was fortunate enough to see him perform this summer with Elvis Costello up in New York City. So, and Nick produced the first 4 Elvis records, and then came back for Brutal Youth in '94. But I could go on about that. Ask my poor wife. So anyway, I thank you guys all for listening. This has been fun. It's been fun taking these old dogs out for a walk. Do I have new dogs? I have some newer stuff, but, you know, for the most... Next time, exactly. Next time, no more 15 keys, back to Mark Macmanus. So, all right, so this is a Nick Lowe song. This is called Cruel to Be Kind. I thank you all for listening, and have a great night, everyone. Well, I can't stand another heartache, though you say you're my friend. I am at my wit's end. You say your love is bona fide, but that don't coincide with the things that you do. And when I ask you to be nice, you say you've gotta be cruel to be kind in the right measure. Cruel to be kind, it's a very good sign. Cruel to be kind means that I love you, baby. You've gotta be cruel, you've gotta be cruel to be kind. Well, I do my best to understand it, but you still mystify, and I wanna know why I pick myself up off the ground to have you knock me back down again and again. When I ask you to explain explain. You say you've gotta be cruel to be kind in the right measure. Cruel to be kind, it's a very good sign. Cruel to be kind means that I love you, baby. You've gotta be cruel, you've gotta be cruel to be kind. Well, I do my best to understand it, but you still mystify, and I want to know why. I picked myself up off the ground to have you knock me back down again and again. And when I ask you to explain, you say you've got to be cruel to be kind in the right measure. Cruel to be kind, it's a very good sign. Cruel to be kind means that I love you, baby. You gotta be cruel, you gotta be cruel to be kind, all in the right measure. Yes, it's a very, very, very good sign. It means that I love you, baby. You gotta be cruel, you gotta be cruel to be kind. Thank you, everyone. Have a great evening.
Mark Macmanus, thank you so much. Rockin', yes, you are unpluggable. Thank you so much.
Dennis King, New Jersey singer-songwriter Dennis King, also known as Son of Dove, writes hauntingly beautiful music. Come on, go ahead. Here are the kind of songs that transport us and pierce us. In 2019, Dennis released his first full-length Towers on Mint 400 Records. His latest EP, Fangs, is a sparse mini-series of lost innocence and tangled relationships. Each song becomes illuminated by King's idiosyncratic playing style and emotive vocals.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're extremely pleased to welcome back to Cafe Improv, Dennis King, a.k.a. Son of Dove. Thank you so much.
How are we doing, everybody? Good to see you. All right. This song's called, new song, Carbon and Gold, off a new record, so we're going to give it a shot. Welcome to my city of love and despair. There is something in the water, something in the air. Around every corner, the walking wounded cry, looking for a place to lay down and hide. My streets are overgrown with carbon and gold, starving for mercy, or do as we're told. Dive into my ocean, the bitter, the cold. I'll make you a believer if you sell your soul. Somewhere in my city, in the quiet of the night, they were burning up a fire and burning the light. So come down from your tower of stone and steel, offering your heart so your enemy could heal. My streets are overgrown with carbon and gold, starving for mercy, we do as we're told. Dive into my ocean, the bitter, the cold. I'll make you a believer if if you sell your soul. So come down to the river where the cold waters meet. We get washed up in the shoreline and cooked by the heat. My streets are overgrown with carbon and gold. Starving for mercy, do as we're told. Dive into my ocean so bitter and damn cold. But I'll make you a believer if you sell your soul. Said I'll make you a believer if you sell your soul. Welcome to my city of love and despair. There is something in the water, but I ain't going anywhere. Thank you. Put a little capo here. So, first time I was here was about 7 years ago. Can't believe that was so long. So thank you for having me back. And I was just, we were just talking about it with Kent. 32 years, right? You've been doing this. Wow. What has changed?
Well, the room, they redid the building.
Yeah.
We're on TV now.
Yeah, that's true. That's fun. Has this has been here forever? Ever?
We used to say 9 o'clock. If you look closely on the bottom, it's been painted over.
And yes, the 9 is still there.
And honestly, that was once thrown out, and I had to bribe a guy at the dump site to get me to find it.
This was before we had electricity.
Yeah, we used to not have air conditioning.
Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations. It's amazing. The song's called Warning Lights. You know I did the best I could with broken wings made of wood, and all my rhymes were never right. You know these hands could never fight. So you placed a warning on my tongue and feel the weight in my lungs, and feel the weight in my lungs. A warning light will never shine. It's getting darker all the time. You keep it down, we're all in danger, 'cause I'm seeing you like a stranger. A million miles across the sea, a million calls to rescue me, and you taste the smoke in the air. Wake up now, we're almost there. Wake up now, we're almost there. A warning light will never shine. It's getting darker all the time. Keep it down, we're all in danger, 'cause I'm seeing you like a stranger. a shine. It's getting darker all the time. Keep it down, rolling danger, as I'm seeing you, and you're seeing me like a stranger. Thank you. So I'm from the northern part of the state. It's Mount Olive area. It's not that far. It's just about an hour away or so. And that's really it. It's not really interesting. This song's called Torchbearer. The empty road whispers in my ear, if you don't get off, you disappear. Hiding in the headlights, can you see me? Somewhere in the dead night, oh, tumbling free. Give me a sign, am I getting close? With all your lungs, I can see your ghost, howling in the moonlight. Can you hear me? I'm tangled in the same fight. I wanna be free. Will you lift your light on me again? Will you drive 1,000 miles? So come with me, I'll turn your sky to blue. Love was all we knew. I'm holding on for you. Oh, 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 oh. The wild west and the deep blue sea, hanging on both desperately, 'cause it ain't easy. Will you lift your light on me again? Will you drive 1,000 miles? So come with me, I'll turn your sky to blue. Love was all we knew. I'm holding on for you. Oh, 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 oh. Thank you. So I'll do one more song. I might have some, but yeah, We were just talking about that too in the back there, the whole CD world. I know. That's good. I like cassettes. Well, yeah, 8-tracks are good. Man of La Mancha, that was my first thing I ever heard. No, cassettes are so much better because we were talking about that natural car compression if you listen to it in the car. And then when the CDs came out, there was this high-pitched sound that you hear with CDs. Sometimes, I think you could probably hear it, but then we get used to it. But the cassettes are so much warmer sounding. I like it. That you wear them out. And you wonder, like, when you go to see a band live, it's like, wow, they're playing it so fast. Because bands usually play it fast, but, you know, when you wear out a tape, it's like 2 octaves lower. So this song's called Boy on Fire. I'm a loaded gun, a boy on fire, with a heart of gold and a head of steel. And if you cut my wings, would you lift me higher? Stare into the eyes of the world that's here. He's ready to let go. Let go, ready to let go, let go. You can hear the calls of the solar wire, singing lullabies to the lonely sea. And if you cut these stars, would you live it fire? And stare into the eyes of your enemies. He's ready to let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. I'm a loaded gun, boy on fire, with a heart of gold and a head of steel. And I would feed my bones to your funeral pyre. You better drive me home, get behind the wheel. Better drive me home, get behind the wheel. He's ready to let go. Let go. Ready to let go. Let go. Thank you. All right, so I think it was Mark that was saying before me that when he was in his 20s, they were in the punk band, they were moody. I'm still moody, and I'm a middle-aged man, so but I can relate. I used to be in a punk band as well. Maybe I still am. I don't know. This song's called Crimson Road. This is going to be my last song. This song was written about the night before Thanksgiving when you go out and do really crazy things and then you don't make it to Thanksgiving because, the night before. Or it really never ends, actually. So this is Crimson Road. I'm gonna try playing it really high here. Come on, Mary, rest your weary head. The poison in the bottle was keeping you in bed. We got all the magic. We can turn this shit around. Sober up and lay it down. I'll drive you home on the crimson covered roads, down the parkway where the river will take you home. We could swim all night in the comfort of your seat. Just let it go and I'll set you free. I'm giving a little bit heart in your hands, giving a little bit longer again. Don't you know there's no way around it? Don't you know I would lay upon it, drive you home, waking me, take your bath. You could pull me over on a late night bloody mess, and if you treat me kind, man, you know I'd confess. 'Cause the Holy Ghost is dancing all of my graves. Sing it out, sing it out. I'm giving a little bit heart in your hands, giving a little bit longer again. Don't you know there's no way around it? Don't you know I would lay upon it? Giving a little bit heart in your hands, giving a little bit longer again. Don't you know there's no way around it? Don't you know I would lay upon it? Don't you know there's no way around it? Don't you know? Thank you so much for listening. Thank you.
Dennis King, Son of Dove, thank you so much. This concludes Cafe Improv. Happens on the fourth Saturday of every month. I will have to mention to you, that our next month's Cafe Improv has been moved up a week so that we avoid Thanksgiving. So it'll be the Saturday before Thanksgiving, if you're watching at home, on November 19th. So come on down to the Arts Council Princeton. Paul Robeson Center for the Arts here in lovely downtown Princeton. Thank you so much for coming today. And thank you. What else am I supposed to say, Mary? Cafe Improv is clinically proven the coolest place to be on the fourth Saturday of every month. And it's a miracle. It's a true blues spectacle. All right. Thank you so much. Good night, everybody.